Hi, welcome to the Amara Vida tutorial about Google Sites. So I'm going to type in sites.google.com. I'm going to go ahead and go there. I'm going to make sure that I'm in the count that I want by making sure my Google profile picture is updated or is the correct account. Okay guys, so this is Sites. If you go over here to the right hand side, these are your Google apps, also known as a waffle, and you can go ahead and click on there and you can find sites that way as well. So right here, you're going to have the opportunity to start a new site, and there's already templates that are created for you. If you click on this drop down menu, you can see that there are more templates that are available. So you can choose something that's already created and then just update it from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I'm going to go into a new one. So I'm going to click this plus button. Okay, so this is what your site would be called. And then this is your title page. So up here, I'm going to put a title. And then you can go ahead and just drag it over to how you want. And you can see when you're dragging, there's some lines that pop up. So the difference with this type of site and then the maybe like a different website that you could purchase, you're not necessarily going to have those lines. And I don't know because I've never worked with another platform, but this one is set so that it can only go certain places. And then you can change right here how you want it. You can see there's not a lot of options. And then you have your font size, bold, italic, underline, the text color, and you have the trash to throw that away. You can click on that more button and you can add a link. This is where you would change your alignment. This is to change your line spacing and then your indents. And this is to add a strike through, and this would be to clear any formatting. Right here you can change the image. I'm just going to click select image and I'm going to choose any random image. I'm going to type in, actually I'm going to go out of here and find a picture. Found something off of the internet. I'm going to show you how. I just clicked change image, clicked upload, oops. Change image, select image, did a search, and I typed in roots. I scrolled through to find something that I liked. I clicked the select button. And now you can see that it has come in the background. And you can click this and it will adjust it for readability. So adjusting the color sequence. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add in a text box. So I can either double click over here or I can click here on this side. Right here you have all of your insert options. Here's a text box, an image, you can embed something or get something out of Google Drive. If I go ahead and click right here, you can see I also have those options as well. Although right here I do have an upload option. So I'm going to go ahead and type in here and I'm just going to put blah blah for now. And then you can see I have some layouts on the right hand side. So I can choose any one of those. And that's what it looks like. You can put in all your pictures here, as well as you can change the editing. It is nice because it automatically creates the layout for you. So something like that, I'm going to show you something that's already done so you could see what it looks like. And you can see right here on this one, I have the option with the 3 dogs, and that's the template that the other one used. It's really cool because the template options allow you to choose any sort of layout that you want. And you can see how it automatically separates those 3 for you. I'm going to go ahead and go back out and go into the one that we are creating. I'm going to go through a few more of the options that there are available. Right here, you can collapse that text. So if there's a lot of text, you can go ahead and make it a lot smaller, or else have an option where it only shows part of the text that's available. Right here is a table of contents that you could add in if you'd like to change the formatting. This one is an image carousel, and basically what that you would do is you would put in all the images you want, and then it would rotate between the images that you have. This is a button, and so it would be just similar to something that you would put. So let's say that I am going to put click here, and then right here I could put a link, but it would automatically, you could have it set up to be able to go to your next page. But I don't have any pages available, so that's why it's not linking here. But let's just say that I was going to link it to go a certain place, google.com, and actually I could just put that right in here. And so every time that they would click there, that's where it would go to. A divider is going to separate these areas, and you can see you have an option to change that section background. You can also duplicate this section or throw it in the trash. And then here is your divider option. A placeholder. So I'm going to go ahead and come down here and I'm going to put a placeholder. So that just means that you're going to put something there, but you don't know what you're going to put yet. And then you can go ahead and edit that file as well. You can choose from the content here. You have images, Google Drive, Google Docs, Sheet Slides, Forms, Calendar, Maps, and YouTube. So just one more way to get the same thing that is offered over here on the right side. And here you can see those options are there. YouTube, the calendar, map, docs, so you can pull them right in. Over here is going to be your pages. So I'm going to go ahead and click this plus button to add a new page. And I'm just going to type in painting. And if I wanted to embed that a certain place on here, I would click on that advanced option and allow that path for it to go there. Right now, I'm not going to do that. But you can see over here on the top, now I have a home page, and now I have a painting page. So if I go to the painting page, there isn't going to be anything on it except for the top header, because I haven't created anything for it. But let's say that I'm going to put in something here. I can just double click. And I'm going to say paint, because I'm not really making anything. And then I can go back up here. And if I want to add more pages, you can see that if I just add a new page, it's just going to pop up another opportunity at the top to get into another page. And now you have the options right here. Over here on the right hand side, it says themes. And you can see there's not a lot of options of the themes available. Your colors are here, the font styles are here, and you can see there's not too many things to choose from. That simplicity allows it to be an easier platform to create a website. And then you can obviously change to any theme that you would like, the colors, the color spectrum that you would like, etc. Over here I'm going to go ahead and click back to that home area. This is going to be your undo. This is going to be your redo. This is going to be how you can preview it on a cell phone, an iPad, or a computer. So if you click this button, it's going to give you the option of which one you want to see. This is for phone, this is for a tablet, and this is for a computer. In order to get out of here, you're going to click that X button, and then now you're back into the editing mode. Once it is published, this will give you the opportunity to click on, and that will be the link to your website. Right now it's not published, therefore you cannot, you don't have a link for it. This one right here is if you want to add somebody to work on it with you, so you both can be working on a site at the same time. Right here are your settings, and as you can see, I was trying to move it so you could see it, but it's not going to let me. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here you can see home, painting, and buddy. Those are your different pages that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, and you can see that if I change those, I can rotate them over to the side. And now you see that this has popped up on the side. So they're no longer up here. And then if you click it over here, you can see that's where my options are to change pages. I'm going to go ahead and go back into my settings. and I'm going to put them back at the top. The next thing I want you to look at is this area right here. Do you see how it kind of separates? Well, so if I click back to over here and I change it, I can actually change it to a different color. Notice there's not a lot of options of colors to change to, but this one is white. It shows me that I am on my home page. Okay, so over here on the left-hand side are your setting options. We already went through the navigation. For the brand images, you can upload your logo or you can do a favicon. The favicon would be something that's like a little icon and it's 16 by 16 and it goes up here or right onto your logo. I just want to show you where this is at, and then you have a custom domain. So you can set up, so if you've already bought it like from GoDaddy or something like that, you can use a domain that you already have, or you can go ahead and buy a domain. The other thing here is your analytics, so that you can see where people are looking and how often they're coming to your page, etc. Right here is your announcement banner. So if I go ahead and turn this on, and I'm going to change the color to make it nice and bright so you can see it. I'm going to say welcome. I'm going to scroll on down. I'm going to create a button label saying click here. And then I'm just going to put in google.com for now. And then I want it to open in a new tab. I'm going to change it to homepage only. And then I'm going to get out of here so I can see what I did update. And you can see here is my announcement banner. And remember, I can set that up so it'd be on the top of every single page, or I can just leave it there on the home page. And then if I click here, it's going to go to google.com. Over here are your three dots. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. You do have a version history similar to other platforms of Google, like sites and like slides and docs. You can see that version history. You can duplicate the site. Let's say that you decide that you're going to make some changes to it, but you're not really sure that you want to keep those changes. I would definitely duplicate the site before you create more changes. Report a problem, your privacy policy, terms of service, help, and take a tour. When you're finally ready to publish your site, what you can do here is click that publish button, and then it's going to give you your web address. So let's say this is going to be, I'm just going to type in empowered, and you can see here sites.google.com view empowered, and obviously it's already taken. You can customize it, but remember this one might come with a charge, or if you're going to bring it in from another domain company, I guess. I'm not sure about that terminology. Please don't come at me. And then who can view my site? Anyone, or I can change that so that only certain people could view my site. So if I was a teacher and let's say I just didn't want to publish it to the web, I could go ahead and create a Google group of my students or parents, and I could put them in there, and then it would automatically be able to share it with them. And then request public search engines to not display your site is right here, and then you would click that publish button. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was super fast. Oh, I do want to show you this right here. So let's say that I change the color, and then if I want to drag it, I can drag any of these to any direction. I can get rid of them, or I can move them around as I see fit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about Google Sites. Reach out if there's any questions. Have a great day, and don't forget to breathe.